infield in for the Blue Jays. DJ LeMahieu has a chance to win it, but first
they're going to use a 5-man infield here when John is calling in Joey Loperfido, who has played on the infield, so they're going to use a 5-man infield and leave Varsho and Springer in the outfield. And DJ LeMahieu, of course, he's a 2-time batting champ. He can really handle the bat. So it's a good move and a bold move by John Schneider.
So it looks like Loperfido's going to first because De Los Santos just took off his first baseman's mitt and was given a regular infielder glove. And now I think they gave him the wrong glove. Now he has the right glove. Loperfido's going to get a first baseman's mitt. And perhaps they play De Los Santos up the middle. They could do it with Addison Barger and put De Los Santos at third. A lot of different options. Right, and Varsho is essentially playing the rest of the outfield.
Now, Brad Osmus just came out and talked to the home plate umpire. The umpire's going to have another conference. I wonder if this is about positioning of the infield for the Blue Jays. So Osmus came out just as Bob Francis was set to take a sign.
This is interesting because the Blue Jays have done this many times before. There are rules that prevent you from putting an extra guy in the outfield, the shift rules. And maybe they're talking about, as you see the hand moving left and right, perhaps Osmus wants De Los Santos to not be right up the middle, because technically your infielders have to be on one side or the other side of the bag.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Where your defenders, and remember the change of rules, and you had to have 2 infielders on either side of second base, and now with the extra infielder, he has to stay. It looks like he's going to have to stay on the first base side of second base. Carlos Fablis, the third base coach and infield instructor, is moving the infielders around exactly where he wants them.
Loperfido all the way to the right is the...
Zach Greinke, pitch total at 93.
Yeah, thinking along with Dusty, this is probably the last batter. Josh James now joins Brooks Raley in the pen.
Oh my, everybody knows what sign they're going with now. This is incredible. He told everybody what signs they're going with.
I mean, how does Brandon Crawford not hear that?
I
love Zach. It works. It pops him up. Who wants it? Josh Reddick calls off everybody.
Long pause. And there goes Rollins. A swing and a miss. Still down to second. And O'Day knocks it down, but nobody to help him as Rollins gets to third base.
To go to third. Let's see what happens here. Came back and hit the body with that. We saw the Rangers do that the other night. No doubt about that call.
Runner goes, got a good jump. Here's the throw down to second, a little bit late. Iannetta did a heck of a job.
They're going to call interference on fielder. Not sure that Prince could have done much about it. You can see him moving his feet, and then he falls forward, and I don't think he could stop his momentum at that point.
Perfect. Well, fielder's out. And put out to the catcher.
1-1. And this one popped in the air. First baseline. Guzman lets it drop, and it looked like that might have been on instruction. Oh boy, 1-2 the count. Now that is dangerous, I think, when you get to this point.
Oh, the first pitch drills him. First pitch away, squirts loose. Castellanos storms home. The shovel, he's safe. And Castellanos right in the face of Woodford, and now the benches.
Bautista gets hit by the pitch, and he has to go to first, and maybe here we go again. Now Matt Wieters steps up.
Jones waiting, the 3-1 delivery to him, and that hitting. And Osuna's going to be thrown out. Remember, we're playing under a warning here.
There it is, Vigna. Oh, this is just like the play in the third inning. And it was...
Watch Albert Bell. Does he pull his arms out, Does he give him a forearm shiver? Yeah, he does.
And that'll bring up Devers. And they intentionally walk him with nobody on and one out. He did say last week that the player that gives him trouble is Rafael Devers, and we told you the 8 home runs, that's kind of incredible what he just did.
But it's clear that Garrett has trouble with him. He has a game plan. It's down to execution. For whatever reason, it seems like he can't execute all the time when Devers is at the plate.
He took a long time to deliver that ball to the plate. Devers noticed it right away, took off.
This is a point. You're going to walk me. I'm just going to go ahead and cheat steal. It's only his 3rd stolen base of the year.
Scoop the other way, and that's in there, and that intentional walk just cost you a run. And that's the first base.
He was named the MVP. Nick Ahmed swings at the first Maeda pitch. And A.J. Ellis runs into the back of Ahmed.
Body is completely out of it.
Also the fact that this falls foul.
Well, now he's out of the batter's box there. Yep, he is in fair territory. Bob Davidson made a good call.
It was in his way. The fielder has the right of way to field a batted ball.
I think the Diamondbacks are arguing.
How about that? Was that a swing? Play at the plate. He's out. Now he tagged him, but that looks like an out. I don't know if he said.
An errant throw by Garcia. Rounding third and heading for home is Dietrich. The throw to the plate by Williams. And now they're going to say that the base runner interfered.
Location is.
Breaking ball, little cue shot. That hits Beltre outside the batter's box. He's out.
Good job by Soto pointing right away.
The guys take a look at it. He's got to be out of the batter's box. Well, I don't know that he is, to be honest with you. They're going to check it out.
It's pretty close.
Yeah. Rangers.
Family over the loss of his mother.
And Ibar is going to be out. He bunted the ball and was out of the batter's box when it hit him.
He's trying to push it, but the ball came up, hit his bat again, hit him again. And by that time, he was out of the box, which is.
On the ground, right side. Lau spins in, gets one at second. They won't get two, but.
Yeah, that's tough right there. I mean, you've got to be. I mean, that's a Hal McRae imitation back in the 60s.
You know, I always kind of whine about the fact that nobody tries to break up a double play anymore. Well, the one time you don't want to try to break up a double play is on that ball. He's nowhere close.
Kenley's telling Shelley to go to third. He's trying to balk him over. Now time is called as Jansen with an intentional balk puts Ohtani at third base. Get him out of the way in terms of any sort of signals.
Fastball velocity has been down, but we've seen him 93, 94 tonight.
Was that a balk? Must have been. Jansen just looked at Hayward and said, go ahead.
To Cabrera. A chopper to short. Garcia had to back up. The throw pulled Abreu off the bag.
You'll see this called very seldom. It's a jet.
Off days here in the next week.
When you need them the most in September, especially for that bullpen, give those starters an extra day.
Brock, they're going to score the
base. Check it out.
Yeah, he stops it with his mask.
Right there, that's interference. A run's going to score.
Whole season to do that or not. 3-2. There's a swing and a miss for the strikeout. Throw down to second, and Olsen just got in there. Here we go. Right there. You make contact. The other thing is, you can see my hands are on his back.
Yeah, I don't think that Canna was.
Little dribbler in front of the plate. Hedges jumps out there. You got to hurry.
And he throws it away, but was he running inside? Dave Roberts out to argue this.
Well, you got to credit Jordan Baker because he called it. That's what that runner's lane is for.
There goes Diaz, swung and missed. A throw by Nito, not in time. So Diaz has a stolen base, but they're going to and obstructed the throw. So it's a strikeout, and because it's a strikeout, the interference.
Third of the strike zone and up like that, but that's lined into the corner, and that's trouble. Larnach scooting around third. They're going to try to send him home. Here's the relay to the plate, and it's in time to get him. He's out right here. He's out.
I wonder if he didn't have
that play's made.
I thought he might have had him long enough, right?
Hanley dropped it intentionally, trying to turn a double play, but they're not going to give it to him. Instead, it's just going to be 1 out. You can't drop a ball intentionally. So it'll be 1 out. Echeverria is retired, and they're going to leave Ed Lucas on at first.
Yeah, it's kind of a sweet try there by Hanley. The only thing he could have done better, maybe, is to back off of that ball and let it bounce into his glove. Watch where Hanley is. Yeah, there's no way he could have backed off that ball. He caught it knee high. Clearly had the chance to catch it, dropped it completely on purpose, snatched it back up.
The launch angle on Seegers was 39 degrees. The launch angle on Trout was 23 degrees.
If I understand what just happened, an intentional walk granted to Seager with the bases loaded. That is Barry Bonds treatment. I mean, I've seen some
really
stuff
know what
before.
to say.
I'm shocked.
One thing with a little bit of a lead and Barry Bonds at bat. You sure that's what happened?
I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you because I looked down at my scorecard and didn't even see it.
Just like that.
And he'll yank this one to left. It's hanging up in the air off the wall. Soderstrom plays it well. Chapman's going to push for second. The relay throw is perfect. And they get him on time. And Geloff might have been stepped on. He got cleated. Oh, man, look at his hand.
That doesn't look good.
So Chapman is out. He drives home a run, but more cause for concern for the Athletics.
And he said, if I had a 20-year contract, I would have walked Junior with the bases loaded. And Olsen might want to do this here with Barry Bonds, but he won't. Olsen 5 walks in the 9 batters that he has faced. And look at him with the bases loaded, an intentional walk to Barry Bonds.
Unbelievable.
Maybe he's got the 20-year contract.
You know, this is flat out saying, I will not let you beat me.
This is history. Nine intentional walks, but this is the ultimate intentional walk with the bases loaded. Barry Bonds walks to drive in a run, making it 8-7.
Got Brett Maine on deck, a left-handed hitter. Probably we'll see Valdez now. Olsen has thrown so many pitches. I hope we have time. I might be all over Buck Showalter.
Well, 3-2, bases loaded. Tying run at third. Well, we'll see. Here it comes, 3-2 pitch. Line to right field, but right there is the right fielder to make the catch. And Arizona has won in dramatic fashion. After Buck Showalter walked Barry Bonds with the bases loaded to drive in a run to make it 8-7. But Greg Olsen closes it out with a line. Hit him. And so the inning continues. Well, I don't know that he didn't do anything. In fact, they teach you
So make.
There goes Profar. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw to second is dropped. Are back to first. He's going to rule there was interference.
Off balance when he swung. And it goes down on one knee. I don't know.
In 06. There's a bunt, and out of the box, he is going to be out.
Yep.
Billy Burns trying to bunt his way on. The ball.
It's a little too close to tell, but certainly both feet are out of the batter's box. Hits him right.
0-0. Don't even look at the scoreboard right now.
Sanchez was going to get out of the window, and now the question is, where was Trumbull when the ball hit him? He's well inside that base path, that 45-foot line. He wasn't even close.
Bunted, and it's foul. He's called out. The ball apparently hit him when he was out of the batter's box in fair territory. And the home plate umpire made that call. They put out will go 2 unassisted. And Trip Gibson said
he's going to be called out. Mark Wegner's going to say the ball hit him while he was out of the batter's box.
And hit him out of the box, and if the ball hits you out of the box, you're out. And it got him right on the leg right there. I think it hit his hand first, then his leg.
He's on the move. Travis is swinging a miss. Thrown out by Maldonado. High throw. Espinosa trying to apply the tag.
And they called him out because of interference. It forced a high throw for Maldonado. He's trying to show exactly what the swing right here. He's getting in position to swing, fastball away. And then the bat hits Maldonado on the follow through, and then the step across the plate by Travis.
So Coghlan's back to first. Travis is called out. The batter cannot in any.
Just 102 games. Swing and a miss. He was going again. The throw down to second. Not in time. A little high. Springer has a steal, his 6th of the year, but Bregman out swinging.
Look routine.
They're calling the runner out this time.
Cueto is still in the box when contact is made. I don't know that that's interference.
He gets hit. No, and they're saying, no, you didn't get out of the way. Rarely called.
That one was, as Paul said, right at him. It's a judgment call. It's hard to argue. Not reviewable. Completely up to the home plate umpire's judgment. Good job by Aaron Boone here.
Runners on at first and third, and now a run will score as that gets away from Darno. And going all the way to third as Darno didn't go flying after that ball that got behind him. Let's see.
Yeah, he put his he deliberately
kicked
did it. There's a bunt, and out of the box, he is going to be out.
Yep.
Billy.
Let's check it out. Is he out of the box when the ball hits him, and is it fair? Hits him. Yep, I think it is. It's pretty close to being fair. Right.
Popped up. John Ryan's got a beat on it, and he drops it.
Questionable things throughout the course of his career.
Look at this. This is Bush League right here. That's Bush League.
Bounding ball. Right side went for the tag. The spin. And
No, he dropped the ball. Dropped.
And it rolled.
Knocked it right out of his glove.
To Xander at second base.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. That's horrible.
Abel's 1-1 pitch. He runs. A swing and a miss. Throw goes into.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball, the bat, and he comes across. There is some contact with Will Smith, and that is one of the necessary things that has to happen. There has to be contact, and there it is right there.
Coming up. Casimir delivers. Fastball, little number slowly to Utley. He tries to tag the runner. They have a collision. He has the presence of mind to throw to second for an out. And now slowly each man still on his knees. Norris, the big catcher, and Utley tried to tag him and make a play. They collided. Utley didn't tag him, then threw to second for the force. I always out. Take another look at the collision. Utley's right shoulder hit Norris' shoulder, and they both went down. They both get up, and they're all right. And there's a run batted in for Ramirez. On that play, if they're calling interference, it looks like they have to send Myers back to third.
On its active roster. That's a tough play for Peacock. And safe at first. Ball gets away. For being inside the line to the end. But I mean, he's right on it. And we've
a little tapper. That's a Newman special. It hit Newman. And I think it hit him in.
Tell you what, I'm just glad he's okay. That ball came in hot off his head. I mean, if you saw the ricochet, almost went.
There he goes, and he swings through it, and the throw is not in time.
I mean, now you got a 3-2 count.
Greg Counsell's going to come out and argue that Arias interfered with Caratini, but that usually doesn't carry a lot of weight.
No, you've got to make contact, and I mean.
This is chopped weakly up the line. Servin giving chase, and it hits Devers, and a run is going to come in to score.
They believe that Devers was hit while running inside the baseline, and that's what the Blue Jays.
De La Cruz, swing and a miss, strike three. The throw is high. De La Cruz strikes the bag at second.
I think they called interference. Yep. And this ball, he loses his balance and then continues over in front of Cal.
Lee goes from first, swing and a miss at the plate, throw down, gets away from Garcia, but there's going to be interference.
Nice job. Nice job by Cabert.
Called out at second.
The only thing is, did they have contact right here? Cabert's going to get it as Wilmer Flores goes across the plate. Does he make contact? Nope, we got a phantom one.
the runner at second base, Bunting and laying it down. Oh, Travis goes to third. They got him. Yeah, they say Fitzgerald is out. And Schmidt returns to second base.
So there's some version of interference that was called then on the batter, on Fitzgerald. Catch up with it in right center.
Bounce to third, out at second, no throw back to first. But they get two.
Perfect ground ball. And Frazier doesn't even hesitate. He's taking triple play. And so is Laurie. And there's your second out. But see how he.
And a roller to the hole. Nice pick and play to go force. From Bloomfield to straddle him and at the same time stay out of his way. So we have two down. Schumacher at first.
Squeezes on. The bunt is down. The run scores. And Dibble throws the ball away.
Look at it. Dibble fields the ball. At first it looks like he's going to tag him.
First with Shin-Soo Choo. Slowly hit ground ball to second. That's all the Dodgers are going to get. Kendrick had a good quick flip.
And that's really what the rule is. And he hit it there, but you know.
Up the middle, gloved by Murphy. There's one, and they will not get the double play. Wow, did Chase Utley go in hard at second as the tying run scores.
Tough turn anyway. The ball behind second base. He was going to turn that way to make a throw. Utley got off.
Pops it up. Kinsler to the grass. Oh, he lost it. Dropped it. Not going to matter.
He just let this drop.
Broken bat and a pop-up, and it's Hochevar. And it drops. Infield fly rule has been called, and the Royals have a chance for a double play. Bourgeois did not know the rule.
Enough to catch it. Haas is going to let him go. Hoach.
Off the end of the bat. Arroyo. The ball gets loose. It's down the right field line. Jeter coming all the way around. It's a one. Out of the glove of Arroyo.
I think 2-0. Porcello's delivery chopped to shortstop.
That's one relay. Nope, not going to have any there. Now they're going to argue about the slide.
You can see Manny sliding in.
Ooh, that's pretty close. That's almost a roll block.
Action for him here at this ballpark. He pitches behind. And then Kinsler is hit. And, well, hello, John Lackey. 2 pitches in to his return. Is thrown out of the game. Yes, there's a history of bad blood between these teams. I get
intentional walk to Brantley. Oh, look out. That pitch came right back over the plate. It was high, but over the.
Oh.
He came back and he signaled for Compilacion. He bluffed him. Strike 3 call. He bluffed him and it worked. Catchers.
Series appearance. Tolan steals second without drawing a throw. And that brings Dick Williams out of the dugout for one of his frequent strategy sessions. Raleigh Fingers reveals that
Williams, he wanted me to throw a breaking pitch. He specifically said throw a slider and not a fastball.
Go ahead and put him on. That's what they will do. Now this goes as an intentional walk.
It'll be the 4th tonight. Oh, they come back and throw a strike. Strike 3.
Tied at 4 in the 7th inning. Off of Herrera's foot. And Moustakas flips to second base and going to turn a double play right there. There really is no place for a takeout slide there unless you're trying to injure the infielder.
In his career against Cease with an RBI double his last time up. Did Cease just try and intentionally balk, just like what Texas did in Minute Maid Park?
Yeah, there was a
scoreboard come up. Yeah, and they've called a balk on Jansen. Inconsequential at this point. Hayward's run, not the one that matters. This one does.
Brano in the air, left field line. Hernandez in foul territory, cannot make this season here at Marlins Park. The outfielder trying to make a impact. You know how much he tries to catch it. They're calling a foul ball.
Broken bat towards short, out at second to throw to first.
He's supposed to stop at second. He continues to go through, but the throw had already been made by Gordon. So it's not as if he hit him after the fact. No interference, safe.
That's a fair ball down the left field line. He got clipped by the pitcher.
Watch this.
He's going to be out. Okay. But now let's see what the umpires decide. Interference is called.
Smart. You see him push him out of the way. Oh, baby.
First base, fielded cleanly with the bases loaded. They get the force at home, trying to make the throw. Vasquez throws. That got Joe Girardi and Harold Reynolds fired up to talk about it. They're on the field here.
There it goes. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to second's not going to matter. That was interference. Batter's interference. And so Trout will be out as well. Strike him out. Interference, double play, and it ends the inning. Now, there's just no question about that. Fernandez was
242 pounds, Madison Bumgarner. That's hit to nowhere. TJ gets over there. They can't make a play. And it goes in front of the Giant dugout.
To make a play. Oh, I don't know if there was any contact there at all. I don't think.
Voted for Justin.
Ground ball over the mound. Tough play for everybody. Goes all the way through. That should be obstruction. Yeah. Get back, Bregman. He held him up, and then Alex, for some reason, got confused and didn't go back to the bag. Scorer is going to argue, which he probably should. But they
brings up a John. He'll cue one.
And that hits Jones.
He's out. That gets a hit on it, but it's an out.
So that'll do it. That's one way to get out of it. Throw one extra pitch. 2-1.
That spins back and gets him on the leg. Finish off the inning.
Gets that one down. Keyboom gets in the way of Rojas. Simmons, but this rather clear. Yeah, absolutely. Watch Rojas. He's trying to run down the line. You can even see him throw his hands up in the air right about there, halfway out.
Down the middle helps.
Big bouncer. Tough play. Gregorius has it go off his hand with a collision, and they'll call him out.
High chopper. Gregorius, the only thing you can think about is barehanding, but that doesn't matter. It was really the collision.
Tapper out in front of the plate, and then did he kick it or did he hit it with the bat? Either way, he's out.
Now you're going to see this ball go fair with a little bit of weird spin on it. He just took off, and he's looking right at the baseball. Oh, he hit it with his bat. Oh, we had it right.
3-2. And he hit it. He hit it when he came out of the batter's box. He is out.
Wow.
Ruled by the home plate umpire, Trip Gibson. I think that's what Hal Gibson III, the home plate umpire, was saying to Andy Green.
First base side, Lopez says it's mine, bowls it over there, and he didn't make the catch. Lopez makes the play and had no angle because Robinson was inside the line.
So you wish him a quick recovery.
This ball is popped up. Let's see who has the play here. Brian McCann scrambling, and the ball falls fair and then goes foul. Or did he touch it? They're going to give Grichuk first base.
Well, that's just, that to me, that's a tough call.
Well, there's another opportunity here. We went for the lead runner instead. Varitek, and Varitek is back. He was interfered with. He's going to be allowed to score. There, so see right there, throw the ball. That's the problem. You can't run and fake the throws.
Number. Ground ball to second. Pennington goes to Simmons for one and doesn't have a relay. And going in hard is Xander Bogaerts at second. Threw the hands up too.
High chopper, Felix takes his time. Oh, and off the glove of Lynn. Tough break.
They're going to call the runner out. Well, outside, it's not even close. And Lynn, when the runner's getting close, that's what he was worried about right there.
Here's Diaz. Popped up. Look out. Mesoraco just bumped into the runner, but he gets the ball anyway. End up with a victory here as finally, and over the top of the plate, Mesoraco obstructed.
We do a lot of aloof things, so don't feel bad about it.
Murphy trying to bunt, and that one got him out of the box.
You cannot make contact with the baseball, and there you see it. You know, that left leg knocking down the baseball, and I think Murphy.
From what I heard, and we got taught or briefed in spring training, you're not supposed to put your hands up. So, I mean, it was my first slide I just let instinct take over, and, you know, did I reach out to make him avoid me? Perhaps.
Back and forth. There he goes. Stolen base number 35. They're saying out.
Yeah. Zach Cozart fell across the plate as he completed his swing, and Jeff Mathis made contact and.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. Real Muto hit his hand, it looked like, on the hitter. That may be a double play and end the inning. And it does. It ends the inning. See Grichuk kind of fall into home plate right here. Watch this. Comes the hand, hits it on the back.
Talking Cars. You're talking Coons.
Is he out?
That ball had to hit him, didn't it?
He's out.
Total change of direction. And Hernandez should be.
I mean, I don't know how you overturn that. I don't know how you can tell where he is. I mean, is that fair? I can't tell where the line is there.
Over the years, a 2-0 pitch, little bouncer, third base. Chirinos in the rundown, and he might get back there. They just do. Oh, anyway. He interfered with his path to the base. Chirinos is safe. Wow, they got the rule.
Run at the plate. Laurie on the charge, and it hits the runner. He is out, and the game is Sox win 7-5.
Sox win. An unusual play, and the game comes to an end.
That back, and Alonso over the shoulder makes the catch. Kinsler comes down the line, and then the ball goes past Vogt, and Kinsler's going to come in.
Joe, as the throw's coming to the plate. Victor, it hit Victor Martinez. That's the reason, and that's why he was doubled off.
Holding all the way. Peralta hits a high bouncer. LeMahieu charges and collides with Pollock. And A.J. heads for third.
The runner's entitled to the baseline. A.J. tries to avoid contact. LeMahieu actually reached out with
Leori Garcia. Bunting out in front of the plate. Gesellman. And it hits the runner. Here comes Engel.
And this comes up every year. We see this
lack of run support.
Chu runs and the ball is fouled off. And now he's saying it was hit.
Whoa, wait a minute. I tell you, it's a high curveball, way out of the zone, and he hit it.
Yeah, it's a foul ball, and it didn't even come close to hitting.
Now, but in doing that, he...
Little tapper back toward the mound. Tomlin has it. He'll throw to first, hit him in the back.
He's inside it. He's good. He's on the line. He's good. He's good. He's all right.
Now, he's outside that line.
Well,
right
he's
there.
on. Let's see.
He's clearly outside.
That step.
George on the move again. Alex swings through it. The throw is high, and Springer has himself a stolen base. We're going to get it.
Out there having a talk with Chris. There was no contact, but he did fall across in front of home plate.
Gomez bunting, and it looks like he made contact with the baseball, and he's out.
Last minute trying to get that ball. See how it deadens. It's right there off the left knee.
0-0. Don't even look at the scoreboard right now.
Sanchez was going to get out of the way for Martin. Miscommunication. He was peeling off base path, that 45-foot line. He wasn't even close.
after this pitch.
Oh, okay. A nice play by Headley. Goes the second one, back to first. Segura was clearly out of the baseline there. Clearly, I mean, he was running on the infield grass. And they're not going to make a double play call.
I don't know.
And his family over the loss of his mother.
And Ibar is going to be out. He bunted the ball and was out of the batter's box when it hit it.
He's trying to push it, but the ball came up, hit his bat again, hit him again. And by that time, he was out of the box, which is...
And he pops him up. Foul. No, it's going to be fair. Molina, and it drops. More importantly, where he picks it up.
I think that's what Buck is absolutely saying.
That fair
was
or
a
foul
ball. And
Reyes pops up the first pitch. Infield fly rule is in effect, and Napoli misses it. The batter is out. The runners hold their ground. There's no force out, and that's exactly why that.
Oh, up and into Craig, and he's hit by the pitch.
And he's 300, 304. And Marte is hit by a pitch.
Upstairs. Oh, up and in.
And Sanchez is hit by a pitch.
Double for Seager's 33rd. Stranded in scoring position in that first inning. Now Seager gets hit by a pitch, and Weaver gets tossed.
McCutchen is hit. 1-0. Now the Dodgers and Pirates. Dodgers. And Russell Martin is hit by a pitch.
1-1. And this isn't hit very hard.
That's interference.
That's interference. And he's saying no. The second base umpire, Toby Basner, says it's not. And here comes Buddy Black on the job. We had one of these the other day in a different ball game. Angel Hernandez said it's not interference.
He's got to give the infielder a chance to field the ball.
Last year as a second baseman.
This gets Frazier. Not pleased. Nelson Barkley between Frazier. And he hit him. His third hit batter this.
Grounded to third. Solarte gets one. And then throws the ball over the head of Teixeira.
as the runner came in really hard.
I think so. I know it is at second, so
he's definitely out of the baseline to get the fielder.
Looks like it.
Throwing his bat at that ball and a foul. Did that get Pena?
I think the bat did get Pena, the catcher's mitt, but he throws the bat right here. He ought to be out for interference.
And that's what Brian Price.
You cannot.
Swing and a foul tip. Nope, missed it, and down goes Cabrera. 2 gone. Well, that's just Miguel messing.
Lay off that, try to get his pitch in, and he would get to the point where you're going, okay, when's the next adjustment going to have to be made? And they kept trying, and he was so dialed in that you just wonder, okay, what's the next step for him? Right? I mean, he's coming into a year now, maybe self.
That was a quick pitch there from Nestor Cortez. Home plate umpire Toby Basner.
Well, this is a part of it. So it's at third inning against Jeimer Candelario. Here's the quick pitch, and there's a reason for it. Why? Because eye contact was not there between batter and pitcher. See that? Basner Scherzer deal, right?
So it's now 1-2 as they call a ball on Nestor Cortez for starting too soon. Here's a little rock back and forth.
So, okay, so here's the other thing. Luis Garcia of the Houston Astros. Remember the Rocking the Baby?
Yes.
Home plate there in Toronto.
A little hesitation from Nestor. What was that little show with the baseball?
He faked through the ball. He watched this. I thought he was going to step off and lose his balance. He steps. He didn't touch the ground yet. Oh, there he goes. Just his second year in the big leagues. And he shoots one under the glove of Rizzo. On his way to third goes Jimenez. And a snap throw. Hill is covering. And they're saying no.
Interference.
Interference. You're right.
Watch, what a great play, guys, here by Rocchio. He ran into the back of Hill. He wasn't going to go to second, and Hill was standing on the bag, and Dan Isonia pointed out right away. Smart baseball play right here.
High pop up on that 2-0 pitch. Morrison and Smith had a little entanglement down there at first base as Morrison worked his way up through the screen set by Smith, and the umpires are going to huddle it up, and so the runner at first is going to be called out. They'll send Machado to first.
There's the 1-0. Jackson's on the move. A little hit and run action. A swing and a miss. Low throw. Coward can't dig it out. The ball gets away.
Jackson will end up. See Adam Hamari looking right down as he leaves that bat as far as trying to get that follow through on the throw. As you can see, it definitely had an impact on the follow through from.
That's hit to short. Cabrera with a great diving play. Backhand flip for one. They can't turn two, but Cabrera.
Well, that's a later slide right there. Look at this play. Unbelievable. That's what it's all about right there. What a play by Cabrera. That is
1-2. Popped him up. Pedroia coming in. Oh, there's going to be interference, I believe.
Well, so what they're going to do, they're going to call interference. So he's going to be out, and they're going to let Navarro have to get out of the way and let the fielder be able to field the ball. So he's out for interference.
Hit off the end of the bat. It's going to stay fair. Carrasco's got to hurry.
Hit him. Hit him. It's interference. He's out. Absolutely. He was on the grass. How many times do we see him not make that call?
See if they turn two. No, it hits the runner. So it's a base hit for.
This is running. They got him in the leg, but what a break as a hitter. DJ LeMahieu. What a way to start off your season with a hard hit ball, huh?
Left side. On the move, Lipscomb. And with the runner in front of him, not able to make the play, and interference is going to be called on Tyler Stevenson And that should be the third out of the inning. And here comes David Bell, who can have some really interesting meetings with different umpires.
They keep stretched out for possible starting duty. McGill strikes out Kepler with a high fastball and another.
What?
His helmet. Right on the helmet.
Okay, now is he in the way?
Yeah, he was falling,
yes, he
across
was.
the plate.
Yes, he was.
So Rocco Ball.
That he bumped in to Turner. There was no doubt about it. John Bacon, I hit that all the way. I mean, come on, he's proactive there. Come on, he could have gotten out of the way, prohibited him from making a move.
That's what you have to do. Perez bets in the corner. Does he have room? Fights with the fan. And they're going to say that it's an out and fan interference. Tries to take his glove off. Pries the ball out of there. A for effort. Well, he won't be watching the game much longer.
Runners are going, and he noticed. Throws him out. Now he's saying he was interfered with. And trying to throw to second base.
Yeah, he's hugging him. He's like wrapping him up. Can't do that. There's the tag. There's the wrap. Look at it.
Back to the hill. He fires out a second. Got the up back to
in the baseline, so you can look at that. He goes straight into the base. You're not supposed to reach out with your arms and grab guys. You're supposed to go right into the base. So I don't know. He didn't exactly grab him, but he did reach out and touch him.
1-2 to Devin Travis. He reaches for it and hits it to Napoli. He bobbles it, and he's able to recover. And now Tim Laper saying, wait a minute. Joe Kelly, that's right. The umpire at home, Gary Cederstrom, said the pitcher got in the way of
this play. I believe Napoli's going to beat him to the bag, but by Joe Kelly being in his way right here, it slowed him up just enough. But when you see that contact, I think Gary Cederstrom had to make the call.
Absolutely. You just don't know how this play is going to unfold. But Joe Kelly, for some reason, got in the base path and didn't clear the path for Devin Travis.
And as a pitcher covering first base, you want to get over there, but you want to get to that first base line and then come.
ground ball to the left side. This could be two. It will be. Double play. Ronald Acuna Jr. a little frustrated. He thought that throw was before the step on the bag.
It was really close.
He didn't step on the bag.
He's safe. Oh, that should be safe for Acuna.
He did.
Did the time run out to try to challenge it for Walt Weiss?
Too late.
I guess it must have been too late. Step on the bag.
It was really close.
He didn't step on the bag.
He's safe. Oh, that should be safe for Acuna.
He did.
That is Michael Garcia.
I'm hearing from the booth, boys.
He's safe. And we're relaying the signals apparently.
Not hit hard enough, likely for two, and we might have some obstruction here. Yeah, Rizzo's out. So that'll be the second out. And here comes Joe. And Dietrich did the right thing. He just went for the ball and basically let Rizzo run right into him.
Yeah, it's incumbent on the base runner to avoid the contact. Now, yeah, that's the right call. I mean, you could argue. Look.
So I think that's probably his best play to try to buy that call.
Right.
Right.
And I think what Joe's saying, what is he supposed to do, meaning Anthony, and what he's supposed to do is he's got to go out of his way to avoid contact. It's not like they're equal partners in this play.
Right.
It is incumbent on the base runner to avoid contact with the fielder in that situation.
The burden is on the prosecution, not the defense.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, and
he's got to either stop or get past him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Skeens, he's not thrown 100 pitches his last 4 starts, and he swipes and misses that, but Gonzalez, Johnny, on the spot.
A umpire right now.
Yeah.
Really, it's the plate umpire that he's mad at.
Yeah, right away, Guccione did call him out.
Checks his swing, and it's going to stay fair. And there's interference, I think. And Jose will get first base. I think. Now what do we get?
Review, we have obstruction on the catcher. It's an automatic dead ball.
Big chopper. And they're going to call him out. Yes, he is out. You cannot interfere with the infielder. Infielder's trying to catch the ball. You cannot come
away from him.
That's it. I mean, it's the right call.
Tim goes back and has room
and somebody threw something out of the stands.
It was a bottle of water someone threw at the same time he was trying to make that catch. Inexcusable.
We thought this was a bottle of water. It looks like a can.
That ball is hit really well to left field. And Dahl makes the catch. Or no. Where David is, he's going to make that catch.
He is going to catch that baseball. What was the name of the kid for the Yankees back in the day?
To Sanchez. To Turner. Trey. Looked like they were going to turn it. It popped out of.
I mean, it wasn't, but it was. Trey came across the bag. That slide's questionable.
Double play or not?
It is. Watch.
Inning over. 4-6-3.
On the ground toward short. Correa's going to run at the runner, make the tag, and they're going to call interference and a double play. Caleb Joseph is going to be
him up, but I think it's when he went down to a slide and tried to take him out. Well,
with that arm, the left arm.
Left arm on that replay.
Shepard. Oh, and he got interference. He's
interference. Yeah, you have to give him the opportunity to make the dugout. You have to give the infielder, he has the priority here. You have to give him room to make the play, and once he ran into him, that's it. Not sure what Don's going to argue about.
Grounded to Simmons. Simmons has it, and now Andrus is going to be in a rundown. It'll be, Andrus is knocked over, and they're going to call interference.
This is a thing of beauty. Elvis Andrus running straight. Boom.
One pitch at a time.
Here's Diaz. Hopped up. Look out. Mesoraco just bumped into the runner, but he gets the ball anyways. He bumped into the runner after the swing by Diaz. He was in the batter's box. The Reds end up with a victory here as finally, and over the top of the plate, Mesoraco obstructed, and Morales.
Sacked. Goes to Griffin for one. They throw it away. Uribe scores. To second base is Ernie Wiles. And the Giants take a not a good throw. Watch where Griffin comes across. Butler going out as Griffin came going.
And a ground ball in the hole. And Guerrero is on his way home, but the ball didn't get out of the infield. Baez made a great play to keep it on the in.
Marcus has indicated there was contact between the fielder and Guerrero.
Pop up Rodriguez. Hayes.
Oh, that's obstruction.
Hayes bumps into the on deck. He is out. Good job by Alan Porter. David Ross is going to come out.
Cronenworth. They're going to get the out there. And they've called a double play.
Well, that's a break. Fernando definitely came off the bag and made contact with Ahmed at shortstop, and they're going to call that a double play.
Stanton. Infield fly rule is called. And let's see if they call interference. It would be a double play if they do. That Soto did not allow Neto to make the play.
And it's popped up. There might be a chance. Soderstrom is collided with by one of the men in the dugout. What happened there?
And essentially that's what's happening there. And that's just a byproduct.
And John Schneider and the rest of the...
So they're going to walk Gary Sanchez, who swings and hits a long drive to center. Machuk back on the track at the wall. He makes the catch.
Tagging is Gardner. He'll score. Ellsbury moves to third. It's a long sac fly for Sanchez, and the Yankees lead 4-1. How about that?
He reached across the plate and hit it, and he hit it within 2 feet of being.
First base is open now, and line drive to center field. A base hit for Cabrera, who swung at that pitch. What a smart play by Cabrera. Williams didn't get it far enough outside, and Cabrera alertly swung at it.
He cannot be way outside.
What a smart play by Cabrera.
So he moves out. I mean, what is this? You know, you got to kind of, I mean, I just never seen anybody walk anybody like that.
So now the Marlins have the lead in the 10th.
Pitching coach for New York, Matt Blake, will talk things over with his reliever, Lucas Litke.
They're not going to like this. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah.
They're going to walk Miggy?
Yep, we got
with Meadows on deck,
yep.
left-handed.
Yep.
Left-handed hitter.
Sure.
But we could see
as if the Yankees already weren't the evil umpire.
I don't think the Yankees have anybody warming up, do they?
They don't.
AJ wasn't gonna. He's gonna let Meadows go at it.
A one hopper to second. Tigers do some damage though. Aaron Boone's decision backfired, and the fans let him know it. 3-0 Detroit as we head to the 9th.